afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work.
Right, I've got this problem with my mic, with my camera again. It seems to be doing weird stuff and frozen. Welcome along, everybody. We've got a minute or so to go before we start this week's long run, or medium long run. We're here for 90 minutes. Let me just sort my camera out. I don't know why it's doing this. This camera is playing up a bit recently. Look, it's disappeared now altogether.
And it says bag that badge.
Oh, that'll change in a minute. My camera is not a happy bunny.
You turn it off and on again.
No, it's all right. It's there now. It's there now. Okay, hello, Neil Messenger, Paul Hayward, Tiago, Carol Rushworth, Tina and Sebastian. Hi, guys. All in the chat at the moment. Where it says bag that badge, that will change as soon as we start. It will change to Brighton Marathon Training. And we are off in 10 seconds. So we're going to go at 9 kph. We're going to take it nice and steady. We're not going to do any speed work today. We're not going to do anything drastic. Although I don't know what Tina and Sebastian are planning. Do you want to tell us what you're planning, Tina and Sebastian? In a minute, not yet. It's too cold. Oh, God, it's too cold. Welcome to our medium long run. We are here for 90 minutes, but stay for as much or as little as you would like. So, we are in London, and we're going to gently jog around the Surrey Hills. Tina's already run outside today, so thank you for joining us for however long you're with us for. Tina, appreciate that. Carol Rushworth is there as well. Hi, Carol. Lee Bex is there. Hi, ladies. Clive Finnimore has joined us again.
And hello to everyone on YouTube. Hello to Sebastian, to Tina Beard, Paul Hayward, Carol Rushworth, Tiago, Neil Messenger, Laurie, Lee, James and Clive.
Blimey. We've got a packed live stream and run today. Oh, Tina says she's off plan tonight. Greg doesn't know, so let's not tell Greg about Tina's extracurricular activity. We will cover 13.5 kilometres during the course of the next 90 minutes. We're just running past the Tower of London at the moment.
Sebastian, yes. Sebastian would like to know the interesting thing today is to know.
There's nothing interesting about today.
To know about pinch punch.
No, there's nothing interesting to know about pinch punch today. Nothing to be said. Nobody's interested.
He wasn't happy. He hadn't realised it was March the 1st, and then accused me of doing pinch punch whilst He was allegedly asleep.
I was asleep. You woke me up by doing pinch punch. And...
No, I didn't.
And it's not even March the 1st today. That was yesterday. Jonathan Perkin has just popped in as well. Just joined the run a bit late. He's 400 metres behind. Come on, keep up. Keep up, Jonathan.
10 degrees in shed quarters.
Feels a lot colder. It feels cold and miserable and wet. I'm glad I'm inside. Let's just get this done today, shall we, guys? Forget about that weather outside. Look at it, it's horrible.
We had a massive hailstorm this afternoon. Carol says all the stars tonight. Absolutely, Carol. And Jonathan says, evening all, thank you for the late join.
Yeah, late join is always available on the Brighton Marathon Training sessions, not on the... Or maybe it is on the intervals as well.
Jonathan said he had a stressful last few minutes trying to join after being dad taxi.
We all know about being dad taxi.
I received a phone call at 5 to 2 today asking, where are you? I replied to Ellis, I am sat at my desk working. Oh look, there's the glow.
There's the halo.
Tina had hail too. Gosh, Paul Hayward says 16.8 in here. And hello to Olaf. He's waiting for Zwift to load. And will be joining us soon.
Clive says a big crash of thunder and lightning over the house last night at 2 o'clock in the morning. And lo and behold, it's raining in London as well. Look at that. Clive Finnemore, why were you sat on the toilet at 2 o'clock in the morning? Says I nearly jumped out of my skin and fell on the floor.
Sebastian has kindly offered.
Real life and game.
Sebastian has kindly said that we can play pinch punch together if Stephen has nothing to say. It's strange, isn't it, Sebastian, how some months Stephen has nothing to say.
What's the score? Is it 2-1 to you now?
I think so.
2-1 to Victoria. Oh, hang on a minute. Was January null and void?
Might have been.
I'm going to take January. 2-1 to Victoria, even though January was probably null and void, but I'm going to take January. Oh no, didn't we just do it at the same time? Like we did it exactly the same time.
I think so.
Tina says Stephen never has nothing to say.
Hello to Jeff Partridge. He says, evening campers. And Carol, in response to Clive's comment, she says, too much info, Clive. Yeah, quite right, Carol. She says, at least he got up and didn't wee the bed. James Hodge has got a halo.
All the best people have halos.
So tonight I can actually see the halos on the iPad.
Oh, can you?
Yes. I can only see one halo though.
I can see two. I've got a yellow one around me and the blue one around. Well, it's just changed. I've got two blue ones. One around Tina, and one, is it James Hodge? Or somebody on the right there with the beard. Yeah, I think it is James.
And on my screen, only you, Stephen, has a blue halo.
Okay. Clive says, do we know why some people have them and some others don't? I looked this up the other night, didn't I? And I can't remember now. Oh, I thought that was the one. You with the beard. I thought that was you, Tina. No? Are you not sporting your beard? Do you know you can do that now in Zwift?
Tiago said it's him.
Yeah, Tiago said it was him. You can do that now in Zwift. You can change your avatar to be pretty much whatever you want it to be. So if you want to be a man or a woman, you can. There's a lot more hairstyles and facial expressions and body shapes and sizes to choose from as of a couple of updates ago. So if you haven't checked that out recently and you're not happy with your avatar, go and have a look in the garage, in the settings, wherever it is anyway. And you can have a lot more options now.
Jeff Partridge is cheesed off. He says still no real progress with the Achilles. 3 days rest. Should be okay by now. Jeff, my foot still hasn't recovered since October. And I still don't know what it is. Yep, Carol says she's had her ready break. James Hodge was nearly late changing his avatar. And he says, I'm rocking my
changing
new
his
Zwift
underwear.
hairdo.
James Hodge was nearly late changing his underwear.
And Carol suggests perhaps Clive should wear a nappy to bed.
I must admit, I do get up to go to the loo sometimes in the middle of the night, but it's usually around 4 or 4:30 in the morning. Because I quite often take a drink to bed with me. So I'll go to the loo. Why am I talking about this? I'll go to the loo just before going to bed, 11 o'clock or something. But I'll have a drink next to the bed. And I'll quite often sit up for an hour or so, just watching YouTube videos or whatever, drinking my drink. So by the time 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 rolls around, I need the loo. Paul Hayward says, I'm very loose at the moment. If you haven't yet noticed, you might see a halo around yourself. A yellow halo around yourself, a blue halo around others.
Jeff Partridge has a valid question. So if I change my avatar to look like a woman, can I ride Zwift women-only events?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. If you identify as a woman in Zwift, then you are allowed to ride women-only events in Zwift. They can't argue with that. It's PC. So, anyone who has a problem, bring it up with the PC police. Oh, I love causing controversy.
Carol says nappies for all tonight. Good God.
Well, I'm not ruling it out. Although I normally only wear my nappy at the weekends when I go to my leather-clad, or is it rubber-clad? What are they called beginning with D when they're called?
I don't know, but I have no interest.
You know, when you have a woman who dominates you. Dominatrix! My rubber-bound dominatrix. Oh, dear. I might have known Jeff Partridge would know what it is. We'd probably go to the same one, Jeff.
Yeah, Carol says more like rubber duck. Sebastian says, how about the results, Stephen? Is this a race or not?
No, this is not a race. Races have race results, Sebastian, as you well know. So this is not a race. But anything that has race results, then yes, go for your life. Talking about racing, we are organising another Fast As You Can 5K. And it will be at the end of this month, on March the 30th. I think, is that the Saturday? I think we're doing it on March the 30th. But don't quote me, because it might be Friday, March the 29th. Oh no!
You told me it was a Friday.
Right, I've told Victoria it's a Friday. The thing is, it has to be after the Brighton. If there's a Brighton Marathon run, then it can't be. So hang on a minute, let me have a look.
Well, it'll be before or after that.
It'll be after. So I'm going to scroll right through to the end of March. Let's have a look.
Anyway, whilst he's faffing...
No, right, I've got it now. Look, Friday the 29th of March, we have the final one of these. Medium long run. So Friday the 29th of March, we'll do this run. And then on Saturday the 30th of March... Oh, were we going away?
That's what we had a conversation about.
Oh, no, really?
Yes, because you said it was going to be on the Friday, so I said we could go away on the Saturday morning.
Oh, no. Right.
I'll be going away for Easter. Stephen can stay at home.
Hold off on that thought. I might have come across a stumbling block in my plans.
Anyway, talking of races, a big shout out to Jackie Ramos, who's been doing training with us. She will be doing the Tokyo Marathon on Sunday.
Oh, good luck with that, Jackie. Tokyo would be awesome. Another one on the tick box for the Abbott World Marathon Majors. Excuse me.
And a friend from our running club will also be out in Tokyo for the marathon. That will be his final start for the Abbott World Majors. Carol Rushworth would say, how did you do, Lee, in your race? She absolutely smashed it, Carol. First sub 60 10k.
Tina says she also has a friend doing Tokyo, doing her 5th major. So one more to go for Carol's friend after Tokyo.
Clive says, good luck to Jackie, enjoy, and good luck to the friend from the running club. Carol says, woohoo, to Lee.
What does Carol say, Victoria? What does Carol say? Do it again.
I don't know.
Do it again.
No.
Do it again.
No. I'm not your puppet.
Do it again. What did Carol say? Do it again. Woohoo! Sebastian says a very big group today. Yeah, it's a nice, decent group size. A nice little gang together. Yeah, Paul Hayward says no one's sprinting off today. Well, Olaf's a little bit ahead. Olaf's gone out a bit faster. That's fine. I'm not... you can do whatever pace you want, guys. This is not... nobody's supposed to be sticking together necessarily. If you want to go a bit quicker, that's absolutely fine. Or if you want to run slower, do that as well. I mean, Yoko usually runs a bit slower. Jackie Ramos usually runs a bit slower. That's absolutely fine.
So Carol originally said, woohoo! And now it's a woo-hoo!
Very brave of you, Victoria.
Tina says, geez, I put my fan on and then froze.
I'm getting very close to taking my jumper off. I can say jumper because I can't see any Americans in the audience. So we won't bother with sweater.
Carol says, love you, Victoria. Carol, I do hope that I put the correct emphasis on that and pronounce the correct number of O's. Jeff,
How could you count the correct number of O's in Carol's woohoo there?
because I'm clever.
Okay.
Well, I'm hoping so. Laurie says, hey now, American here.
Oh yes, Laurie, I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot about Laurie over there in Washington State. I mean, it's virtually Canada, isn't it? Come on, Laurie. But I guess in Canada they don't say jumper either, do they? They say sweater as well, so okay. I'll be taking my sweater off shortly.
Sebastian and Carol liked my pronunciation of woo-hoo.
Right, now she's going overboard. She's getting overconfident now.
Jeff Partridge says the Tunnel 200 started a few hours ago. 200 1-mile stretch of the old railway tunnel between, I can't see what it is.
It's near Bristol, isn't it?
I
somewhere?
know. He says bonkers.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like the most awful, terrifyingly depressing 200-mile race in the world. Coincidentally, though...
Our friends are timing it, and we have a friend in the race.
Oh, yes, we have a friend in the race, and we have Matt and Karen timing it as well, so from Timing Monkey. So we have a little invested interest in the Tunnel 200. However, by coincidence, today I started writing an article, or rather writing a script for a video about 200-mile races, which will be out early next week.
Neither Jonathan or Jeff have any interest in that race. Me neither. Stephen,
me neither.
Can you please sort out this in-game chat? It's gone all heat on. Apologies. Normally it correctly wraps the text so that I can see everything. So I'm also with Clive Finnemore. I don't fancy running up and down. Running round a track for 100 miles. And Jeff Partridge would like to know what you know about running 200 miles. He doesn't, but he does know a bit about data analysis.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with me running 200 miles. It's me looking at other people running 200 miles. And commenting on it. Right, I'm going to catch everybody up. Sorry about that.
So I might just leave this now.
Oh, no, it gone like that. Sorry. I'll sort that out again in a second. So I went to fix the chat for Victoria to look at. I've made it worse.
Well, I can see chat, I just can't now see camera angles. Carol has noticed haircut for cousins.
Oh yeah, hello.
We have both had a lot of hair cut off in the last week. Only mine's not as noticeable as Mr. C's. Jeff says stick commenting on Park Run.
I thought I'd go from one extreme to the other, Jeff. Commenting on 5k, now commenting on 200 milers.
Jeff says track races are okay. You get to change direction every 4 hours. And Tina Beard cut her own hair today. Because that wasn't it? You said you hadn't cut your hair for over a year.
Right, I'm just going to catch up to the back of the gang, and then I'm going to get off the treadmill again and sort out Victoria's in-game chat.
Enjoyed the loops of the Suffolk Backyard Ultra, but I would not enjoy loops around a running track or loops in a tunnel. And what was that one last weekend? The one in a salt mine.
Oh my God, Jason McCardle and
some of our
Mark, friends of ours went out to, was it Romania or something like that? Or
I was going to say Austria, but I can't.
It might be Austria.
Can't remember.
To run underground in a salt mine.
Tina just cut an inch off the bottom of her hair. She said it's curly, so it doesn't go straight. I can't see the full chat again. Something very odd about it tonight. Oh, so it doesn't matter if it's not straight.
Okay, nice and warm in here now. 12 degrees, 68% humidity. We've got 5 minutes to go before our first Malteser.
Laurie Paulson says she's doing a 12-hour run next week. 4-mile loops. As many as I can do. Good luck with that one, Laurie. 4-mile loops. I think that's nice. That's what I did in the Backyard Ultra. I think you get enough variety in 4 miles. Laurie, do you have a target that you really want to try and achieve? Or will it just be to see what you can do in that time? Oh, perfect. It's 4-mile loops on a trail in the woods. Beautiful. Paul Hayward says, good luck, Laurie. Stephen, you've done a couple of races of 10-mile loops. Have you done any shorter than that, the loop races?
Well, only in a marathon I've done no, not loops actually. Just out and back, 5k out and back on a... and in fact, I think I did a 2.5k out and back as well. In a marathon on like a seafront. Kent Viking Coastal Marathon was 5k out and 5k back 4 times, just over 5k, and then Wide Water Marathon in Stenning in Worthing was for 2.5k out, 2.5k back, about 8 times. 4k done, and we're just coming through Admiralty Arch in a minute. Oh no, we're not. We're going left, aren't we? Then we're going left down past the Houses of Parliament and Westminster Abbey and the Cenotaph.
Jeff Partridge has asked whereabouts in the US, Laurie. She says Olympia, Washington. A little backyard adventure by Rock Candy Running. She would love to get to a marathon distance. She did 28 miles in a 24-hour relay last October. Laurie, stay relaxed, stay focused. You can do it. Yeah, Paul Hayward says take it one loop at a time and you will do it. Laurie says, yes, I'm slow, but I can go for a long time. Laurie, when you say slow, it's all relative. You are slower than some people. You are definitely faster than others. And from what I've seen, you can achieve that marathon distance. Just pace yourself nicely, do it comfortably. You know that you can go for a long time. Yeah, good point, Jeff. He says, nice. Good luck, Laurie, and run strong. Do one more loop and you've got an ultra in the can. Laurie says, oh, thank you, everyone. You know, Laurie, we will all be supporting you. And please let us know how you get on.
So Laurie's currently at 3.4k in to the run here today. Yoko, also from the States, 4.1k in. Lee Betts, 4.2k in. Triff has just joined us, or has just started. Tiago, Boss Verger, Clive Finnemore, Seb, Sather, Victoria, Jonathan, Carol, and everyone else up higher, all on about 4k. No, 4.4k. Jonathan Perkins just a little behind as he started late. He's on 4k. Paul Hayward up there as well. So well done, everyone, as we approach 1 hour to go. So half an hour done.
One
to go.
1/3.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah, already a third of the way through. So just keep ticking over, keep relaxed. Still a little way to go, so just breathe easy. And we'll get these remaining 9k done in a jiffy.
Laurie says there will apparently be a live tracking website. She'll share the link on the Facebook group. Great, thank you, Laurie. It's always so much easier to do a race when you know you've got people supporting you. We'll be tracking from over the pond. Carol says, exciting, Laurie. Good luck.
Once again, when does that kick off then? When's that starting? Can you remember?
She says it's next week.
No problem, Olaf. We'll stop.
So 30 minutes in, Stephen and I have rewarded ourselves with a Malteser.
You can run at any pace you want, or as long as you like.
Laurie's 12-hour event starts next Saturday, 6 a.m. Pacific time.
So 6 a.m. Pacific time is about 10 p.m. the previous night. So Friday night at 10 p.m. No, that's wrong. 6 a.m.
We're ahead.
We're ahead by 8 hours, not behind by 8 hours, ahead by 8 hours. So 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. on the Saturday, that's when Laurie's race will start for us here in the UK. Nice view of Big Ben there, looking down over the quadrangle, and Westminster Abbey there as well. Beautiful view over London. And just approaching 5k done. I swallowed my Malteser badly there, and I've got chocolate going down my windpipe as we speak.
Have a sip of Earl Grey.
I'll wait a couple of minutes to have a sip of Earl Grey. 5k done. So less than a park run to go.
James Hodge would like to know which Facebook group Laurie will share the link in. He said, is it Zwift Runners group or a different one? Laurie said she will share it in the Facebook group Zwift Outdoor Runners.
Tina says she never gets a ride on. Hang on a minute. Don't go anywhere, Tina. Wait. There you go. There's a ride on for Tina. Tina's done. She's done 5k. She's off. Thanks for joining, Tina. Well done on running outside today.
Bye, Tina. Well done. Double run day.
Double run days are always good. There's Tina. We'll say goodbye to her, and we're back in the group.
Carol says bye, Tina.
Carol doesn't have to move, of course. She literally stops the treadmill and then turns the shower on, and without moving, she's there. I do hope the treadmill is waterproof. I assume it is. Or, you know, how would she shower whilst in the treadmill room?
Laurie Antiogo said bye, Tina. And Tina has wished you good luck for your marathon. That's Sunday.
So top-down view of the treadmill there. 9 kilometres an hour is the speed that we're going. We are at 0% incline, so we're running nice and flat. Oh, Tina's not having a shower. She's going to soak in the bath today. I don't think the treadmill is in the bath, so she will have to move after all.
Stephen, connected to my chest strap.
I don't know.
I think you have.
Oh dear. Really? Hang on. Oh yeah, heart rate 120, according to this. Right, I'm going to have to stop again to sort my heart rate out, aren't I? Oh, this is so annoying.
What annoying that I've just noticed.
Yeah. I'll catch you up again, guys. It's me there. Actually, that didn't take long, did it?
Lee Bet says good luck, Tina. And Carol says, and ice.
Right, hopefully my heart rate is correct now. Tiago's heart rate 117, mine's about 116. About the same as Tiago's, to be honest. Sebastian's heart rate 130, Paul Hayward's heart rate 120, Clive Finnemore's heart rate 122. So we're all, hopefully that's within zones 1 and 2. Tiago's at 1% incline. Anthony Anderson's heart rate is 126. So we're all about zones 1 and 2, which is where you need to be for this run.
126 for Carol.
126 for... Oh, I forget you've got a mic.
118 for Jonathan.
So we've crossed the Chelsea Bridge. We're going to head into the tube station and we're going to head over to the Surrey Hills and start climbing Box Hill.
Carol says Hayward is probably 56.
What age or heart rate?
Tina says 88.
Notice how my heart rate just whizzed up there as I sped up a little bit. I love how Zwift displays heart rate in game. Colourful, bright, clear, really helps when measuring your effort level against your heart rate. Really easy to see. Always loved that about Zwift.
Carol Rathworth is just clarifying that she's suggesting Paul Hayward's heart rate is probably 56.
Oh, not his age?
No.
No, he's much older than that, isn't he? 66?
Paul says 76 humidity. We're 66 humidity.
Oh, yeah, we're 66 humidity and 76 humidity for Paul, so yes, quite close, isn't it? Not as close as it was the other night. It was well into the 70s for us the other night. 6 kilometres done. 64% humidity for Sebastian in the Berlin Pain Cave. And here we are in the tunnel, so it's going to heat up a little bit while we're down here. Hope they've got the air conditioning on, because it can get very sweaty and hot in these tunnels. It's only 6 degrees in Clive's Pain Cave and only 48% humidity as well, so Clive's having a lovely time of it. Perfect running conditions for Clive.
Have you got air conditioning? Hayward says, I'm younger than Stephen. So Stephen suggesting that Paul's 56 could indeed be true. He's not rising to the bait.
Sorry, I wasn't actually listening. I was paying attention to the in-game chat. What were you saying? Something about me being 56?
Paul Hayward is pointing out the fact that he's younger than you. So I said, it could be correct that Paul is 56.
Ha 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 ha. I'll have you know, I am not over 45 yet. So...
And if you believe that, you will believe anything.
Look at this skin. How could this skin be over 50? Look at that. Look at this hair. Not a grey hair in sight. 45 if I'm a day. Parkrun tomorrow. Who's going to parkrun tomorrow? I'm going to try and make it. Although I'm under strict instructions to paint the hallway. But that'll have to wait until I've done parkrun. Running comes first.
Tina says, dream on, Stephen. Well done to Neil Messenger. He says 10k in, heart rate 155.
Well done, Neil. So those halos are solids tonight, aren't they? They are not moving tonight. So it must be a crowd of at least 7 or 8.
Paul Hayward will be working tomorrow morning.
Sebastian says 45 is a brilliant age. Stephen, I know. I've been 45 for like a long time now. Almost 9 years.
Jonathan Perkins says, mini jog on meetup at Reigate Priory Park Run tomorrow.
Reigate Priory Park Run sounds very nice.
Just hope the weather improves. We've never done Reigate Priory Park Run.
The other day, somebody asked Lucy, Clive's wife, who was that boy she was with downtown? Clive's got such a baby face. He could get away with being 15.
Nice one, Clive. Well, I assume they're referring to you.
I think so, yes.
Jeff Partridge says no park run for him for a number of reasons.
Which we won't go into again now. Although I went to... me and Victoria took Ellis to his cross-country race on, was it Wednesday?
Tuesday.
And there are quite a few, hardened, old-school runners there who manage the event, timekeeping and marshalling and whatnot. And one of the ladies who was timekeeping or doing something with a clipboard came rushing over to me. She said, I watched your video. I completely agree with you. I'm absolutely livid. And proceeded to go on at me for 20 minutes about how angry she was at parkrun.
Slight exaggeration.
Maybe it wasn't 20 minutes.
Anyway, sorry, 45 minutes. We are halfway.
Look at that, halfway through already, 6.8 kilometres in to the Yellow Beacon group.
Tina Beard would like to remind Sebastian that he will be doing a fast 10k this weekend. Remember that?
Over halfway through now, everybody. Well done.
Coach Beard has spoken.
The Yellow Beacon group is at 6.8 kilometres. We are just about to start climbing Box Hill in our little group. Keep going, try to remain relaxed, breathe easy, keep the heart rate low.
Tina says it was Sebastian's idea, not hers. But Tina, you're just keeping him in check. And Paul would like to know, Tina, are you going to have another attempt at a timed 10k? No, Tina says, no, Paul, I'm way too knackered.
7k.
It's Friday, and I'm absolutely shattered. I've not done nearly enough miles as I should. I think I'm mentally and physically exhausted. But this is a good, nice way to start the weekend. Clive Finnemore says, Tina, no fast 5k for me this weekend, working both Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, bless you, Clive. You are a trooper. Good job.
I've enjoyed his run last Sunday. Said it was a nice blowout.
Yeah, some nice photos of Clive on the coast path last weekend, I think it was anyway. We would have gone out running on the coast path last weekend, but we bottled it in the rain.
Sebastian says, I do what I can, Tina. As my wife is leaving on Sunday for a fasting week. Lee Betts is off to Great Yarmouth for the half marathon on Sunday.
Nice one, Lee.
Yep. Good luck for that one. And Tina says, I have a minute on, minute off reps on Sunday at silly speeds. And she says, no worries, Seb, only joking.
Lee, seeing as you did so well in your 10K, are you going for a time at Great Yarmouth, or is it just a nice run out at Great Yarmouth? Just a thought on fasting, by the way. I'm a great one for fasting. I truly believe in fasting. I never eat between meals or snacks. So if it's a meal, yes, fair enough, I'll eat. If it's a snack, I'll eat. But in between those times, I don't eat at all, apart from drinking. And nibbles, of course. Nibbles are smaller than snacks. I think that's cleared that up, hasn't it?
Clive would like to apologise. Says, sorry, my voice to text just picked up. Stephen. Lee would indeed like a PB for half marathon.
Well, I think you've got that in the bag. Just keep your head, keep your wits about you.
Yep, just stay focused and relaxed, just like you did last Sunday.
What was Lee's time for the 10K?
It was 59 something, wasn't it?
Was it 59? Okay. So I think you're looking at 2 hours 10 minutes. If not, hopefully you get quicker than that. 2 hours 5 minutes if you can really work hard, Lee.
Just go at a sensible pace and try and maintain it. Don't try and bag time in the first half.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do. Go through 10K in an hour, just over an hour and 2 minutes or something like that. Well, it depends what you're going for.
No, I wouldn't do that.
If you're going for...
Because that's only slightly faster.
It's only slightly faster. Yeah, okay. So if she's going for 2 hours 10 minutes, the first half would be 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, 59.46 was her 10K. Her half marathon...
2 hours 22.
Yeah.
I reckon you can do 2 hours 10. Lee, I honestly do. Just stay focused. If it's a flat run, I don't know what Great Yarmouth is like, but if it's a flat run, just stay focused and try and go through the first half in 1 hour and 5 minutes and see how you feel. I don't know if that's pushing her too hard. Do you reckon that's too hard?
I would go for 1:15 personally.
Okay.
And see how you feel in the second half.
Yeah, so if your PB's 2:22, then maybe 2 hours 15 is a more sensible target. I'm sure you could get 2 hours 10, but maybe Victoria's right.
I personally would go off at 2:15 pace, get to halfway and reevaluate. Because you can see if you can maintain that pace, or if you're feeling really good, you might be able to speed up a little bit. But don't do anything too risky that you're gonna blow up. That's my opinion anyway.
No, I think I would agree with that actually, on second thoughts. Right, just coming up to 8K, 4.5 to go.
Paul Hayward says Stephen is so disciplined. And Tina says, don't work too hard, Clive, and don't forget to unlock my cupboard before you go. So Clive said that he will set a reminder now so that he doesn't forget.
There we are, 8k done. Heart rate 120 for me at the moment. Yeah,
Yep.
less than a park run to go, says Clive.
Clive says to Lee, good luck, buddy. I'm sure you'll do great.
Clive says, where have we heard that before? Yep. It seems like a long time ago now we did those Eddie Izzard marathon a day runs all the way through January about 3 years ago. But the MHG club is still going strong. That was born out of those Eddie Izzard runs. If you're not a member of the MHG club on Zwift, get yourself a member. Get yourself joined. And if you're not an FMR club member, get yourself joined there as well.
Carol says the hardest part is the start and the first 2 miles as you feel so good and the runners drag you along. Yeah, Carol, it's funny how adrenaline kicks in at that start line and you really don't realise
Yeah, you've got to
your
stay
pace.
focused.
You have to be, focused and disciplined.
Ignore everyone else around you
Let them go.
and look at your watch and make sure you stick to your planned pace. Make sure you have a planned pace as well. Don't just start a run. If you're genuinely just going out for fun, then fine. But if you are genuinely looking for a time, a PB or whatever, you must set yourself a pace to go out at to achieve that time. So, if you want to do a 10k in under an hour, then you're doing 10 kilometers an hour, which is 6 minutes per kilometer. And you go out at that pace from the start, and you don't slow down. You just keep it at that pace all the way. And if you can, you speed up at the end. Same with a marathon. Same with a half. Same with 100 miles if you can.
Paul Hayward says the hardest part is the training. And Clive says, how many times have I looked at my pace at the start of a race and think, oh my, that's got a bit quick. Tina says, we all do it, Clive. Laurie says, that's my difficulty. Pacing is hard.
It's fear. What it is fear. So you think, I feel good now. I know I'm going to feel bad towards the end of the race, and I know I'm going to slow down. So if I'm going to slow down at the end of the race, I should go quick now in order to bank the time, so I've got time in the bank for later for when I slow down. But actually, that's completely counterproductive. And actually, if you go too fast at the beginning, you will slow down exponentially more at the end. So it's all training. It's all down to your training
And experience, Laurie, as well.
Yeah. If you've trained properly for the event that you're doing and the time that you want to do it in, then going out at the correct pace should feel slow. But you need to stick to your guns and stay at that pace. And then when you get nearer to the end of the race, it will feel hard, but you will maintain the same pace. Certainly in a 5k, a 10k, even a half. You might slow down at the end of a marathon, but
Laurie has the opposite. She says that she always starts too slow. Yeah, and if you start too slow, you'll never make up the time.
or it'll be very difficult too anyway. Yeah. Again, it's just discipline and keeping to your watch, looking at your watch, and making sure you are hitting those splits early on.
But Lee, I think you need to trust in your ability, in your fitness. You did so well with your 10k. You're completely on target. Jonathan Perkins said, in ultras, I have heart rate alerts on my watch. At the beginning, it is always going off. Too much excitement, adrenaline, and off too quick.
Yeah. I used to have heart rate alerts on my watch and they went off all the time, so I just turned them off in the end.
It's all about discipline.
It's funny how we can be disciplined in some things and not in others. You know, when it comes to pacing, I'm very disciplined. But when it comes to my diet, I'm not disciplined at all.
It's all about how much
you want it.
Something and how much you're prepared to suffer for it.
And sacrifice, yeah.
Laurie Paulson says, that's why I'm liking the lower stress of the timed event and doing what I can do. No worry about cut-off times. Tina says, check you lot out. Actually talking about running tonight.
Yeah, we've got to stop this. We are nearly 2/3 of the way through. We're going to hit an hour. We should just about hit an hour. And 9K exactly the same time. I'm going to stop and have another Malteser and a drink of tea. And then we'll get going for the last half hour. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9K, 1 hour done, half an hour to go.
Sebastian says, I'm correct. I watched this live stream back. And Stephen said, at kilometre 5, less than a park run to go.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know what I was thinking.
Sebastian, he was probably drunk. Yeah, Lee Betts says, and no one has mentioned an air fryer.
Yeah, well, you've got to have an air fryer, haven't you? Obviously. I mean, now that we've gone on about them so much, everyone's got them, so there's no need to talk about them anymore.
Last night, I cooked crispy kale in our air fryer.
Yeah, but it wasn't crispy enough.
Well, I thought it was delicious.
Now, I had a problem with the crispy kale last night. Normally, it's very crispy and it melts in your mouth.
It was organic Dorset kale.
Well, I don't care what it was chewy. And it got stuck in my teeth. I'm sending it back to the chef.
Clive Finnemore says he still hasn't got an air fryer.
Clive Finnemore's not in the air fryer club. Should we all point and laugh? That's what we do in the 70s.
No, because Clive is a good chef. No, not that I've tasted his food, but it appears...
How can you possibly be a good chef without an air fryer? It doesn't stand to reason.
Clive says, watch out for the crispy kale.
I do like a bit of crispy kale. I've got nothing against crispy kale, but it has to be. It's got to be crispy kale, not chewing gum.
It was just he complained about the stalks being chewy.
Yeah, the actual leaf bit was nice. Just the stalk itself was a bit got in my teeth. But I mean, it ruined my evening. I sat sulking on the sofa for the rest of the night because of that. Couldn't do anything for thinking about it.
A good point, Carol. How could Clive be a good chef with pineapple on his pizza?
Well, this is it. Well, I think we're learning now about the true meaning of what a good chef is. And Clive Finnemore is falling drastically short with his pineapple on pizza and his lack of air fryer. He should hang his head in shame.
Tina is defending you, Stephen. She says, I have to agree, kale stalks are a menace.
Thank you, Tina. Finally, we agree on something.
And Clive says that they usually end up with burnt kale. See, it's a fine line, isn't it, between crispy kale and burnt
But
kale?
yeah, it's a fine line. It's a fine line, but you need to find it, Victoria. You've got to find it for me. Find that line. 9.5k done.
Clive says apparently a pineapple pizza turns out great in an air fryer. And Paul Hayward said it's all about food combinations, and pineapple is not a good one with pizza. I would 100% agree with you there, Mr. Hayward.
Did Clive just say apparently a pineapple pizza turns out great in an air fryer?
Yes.
Right, we've got to go round to
Apparently.
Clive's house and have a word.
He says apparently because he hasn't got an air fryer, so can't test it out.
He's been watching YouTube videos.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Paul says, and that's where they should stay, Clive. Keep the pineapple pizza in the air fryer.
Who wants to talk about running when you can talk about pineapple on pizza?
Tina Beers says she loves pineapple and she loves pizza, but not together. I'm with you there, Tina. Is Clive Finnemore the only person in the universe who enjoys having pineapple on
No,
pizza?
I asked this the other night. I'm sure you were there, were you not? Bag that badge. Oh no, you had bagged that badge off, didn't you? So I think we had this discussion last night, and I asked in the group, hands up, if you like pineapple on pizza, and out of 30 runners, 5 of them said they did, but only 5.
The minority.
Minority. A tiny minority.
No, Sebastian. He says he likes pineapple on pizza. I think you've been mistaken.
Right, we are coming to the top of Box Hill now. Look at this. Beautiful views over the Surrey Hills now when we round this next corner.
Laurie Paulson is now running away in shame. She says, I have to admit it, I do like a pineapple and ham pizza.
Oh, dear me. Laurie is lucky that she's 5,000 miles away from me now. She can feel my eyes burning into her back of her neck as we speak.
Sebastian likes ones. Yeah, I like spicy pizza.
Spicy pineapple? Can you have spicy pineapple?
Jonathan Perkins says his daughter has mayonnaise with her pizza, and that's just wrong.
Do you know what? I think Elsa probably has mayonnaise with her pizzas.
Yeah.
Here we go, look. Coming up to 10k done. Carol's already on 10k. Anthony Anderson's over 10k in. Tiago's just hit 10k. Clive's hit 10k. Jonathan's got 400 metres to go. We're at the top of Box Hill. Through the arch. There we go.
Do we all agree that spicy peanut pizzas are good?
Spicy peanuts are good.
Oh, Tina says, Laurie, you are dead to me now. That's a bit harsh.
There we go. Look at that. We love it. So we're still feeling relaxed. Heart rate of 125 BPM. Zone 2. And just comfortably going to complete these last 22 minutes. Down the hill. So downhill running from now. Well, in a minute anyway. It's a little bit of straight and then we'll go downhill. And you'll feel it psychologically. You'll feel that downhill in your legs.
Clive says, talking about spicy, do you still enjoy a Bombay Bad Boy hot noodle?
Oh, yes. We've
Clive.
got some in the house now.
No, we don't.
I think we do.
Oh, okay. The whole family enjoy Bombay Bad Boys.
Elsa didn't used to like them, but we've indoctrinated her.
Laurie says there's a place here that does tropical heat, Italian sausage, pepperoni, jalapenos and pineapple. So yummy.
Jalapeno and pineapple. Together. Tell you what, Yoko, Laurie, the Americans will eat anything. And good on them. Good on them for trying. I will always remember in Texas, about 24 years ago, I was in Texas and we went for all-you-can-eat breakfast. And it literally was all-you-can-eat of anything. I mean, if you wanted a roast dinner for breakfast, you could have it. Porridge, toast, cereal, yeah, all of that stuff. Fruit, well, there's a little bit of fruit. But grits, the Texans love their grits. Or they did 24 years ago anyway. But also mashed potato, gravy, peas, vegetables, meat, ham, beef, turkey, chicken. I mean, this is at breakfast. And you could have it all if you wanted. I'll never forget that.
I had one of the best pizzas was when I went to Boston.
Have you been to Boston? Why did you go to Boston, Victoria?
I ran the marathon. And I had a very yummy pepperoni pizza. Neil Messenger, 15.5 kilometres, heart rate 160.
Well done, Neil. Good job.
Sebastian says, Victoria, do you like Chinese food with sweet pineapple sauce? Sebastian, yes, I do. I really do like sweet and sour.
Well, if you like... Right, if you like... Sorry.
I like kung po chicken. I like sweet and sour.
Right, if you like sweet and sour, why don't you like pineapple on pizza?
Maybe it's pineapple and bread. That's the thing that's wrong.
Do you like chicken...
Pineapple and cheese.
Do you like chicken à l'orange?
Oh, I don't think I've ever had it.
Chicken with orange? You've never had that? Okay.
Duck à l'orange.
Duck à l'orange as well, yeah.
Duck à l'orange I've eaten. Like
I tell you what I had in Mexico. I had chicken and chocolate in Mexico. That was very nice. Chicken with chocolate sauce in Mexico.
That's a classic.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought I was being original and exciting.
No, that's a classic.
Okay.
Hello to Debbie Colville. She said it's all about spicy chicken fajita, garlic bread at the minute.
Hello, Colville. How are you doing?
Carol says she hopes that Debbie isn't eating in the bath.
Debbie never eats in the bath. She has a glass of wine, like a proper lady.
I used to regularly eat in the bath. Roast dinner in the bath. Jelly and ice cream in the bath.
I won't allow it anymore. Put my foot down.
Oh, the joys of living on your own. Clive, oh no, Clive. He says you can't beat a good pineapple and cheese sandwich.
No.
It's as bad as those banana sandwiches my dad used to serve.
Right, now, I will draw the line there and say, do you know what? I have had banana sandwiches and I did like them. And I do like grapes and cheese. But I can't... It's the acidity of the pineapple with the creaminess of the cheese I couldn't get over. Whereas grapes aren't quite so acidic.
Early in our relationship, I cooked a Moroccan tagine. And
what the hell is it, the Moroccan tagine?
And you were not very polite about the apricots in my cooking.
That's when she knew. That's when she found out.
Carol Rushford says, eating in the bath is great if you dribble. Yeah, Laurie Colson is also in agreement. She says, just no, Clive. That's where I draw the line. Clive says banana and Nutella sandwiches. And Paul Hayward says, got to use up the leftovers. I like leftover curry and mayonnaise in a sandwich. Tina Beard can't eat sweet corn, so I have pineapple in tuna pasta salad.
Do you know what? I'm not a great fan of sweet corn. I mean, I'll eat it. I'll eat it if it's there. But if there's too much of it, I do tend to push it to the side of my plate. And of course, sweet corn is one of those things, it doesn't really digest, does it? There's not a lot of actual nutrition in a bit of sweet corn.
No, but I do like eating it. But pineapple and tuna? Jonathan Perkins says, can imagine a banana sandwich with chocolate spread might be quite nice.
Yeah, I'd be into that.
It'd be good for ultras.
Yeah, lots of carbohydrate in that. Bread, banana and chocolate spread. Fantastic combination of slow release, multi-complex carbohydrates and single molecule sugars in the chocolate spread. Be fantastic.
Clive Finnemore also doesn't see the point of sweet corn because it doesn't get digested. Debbie Colville wishes she was in the bath, eating pizza, drinking wine. Got His Highness's tea to do. Proper Cinderella story here.
Right, here we go. Another swig of tea.
Paul Hayward said banana sandwich used to be his favourite. And Sebastian says, Clive, sandwich with liver cheese, pineapple and cheese on top.
There we go. Right, I've had a cup of tea, drink of tea. We're 11.3k in. We have less than 15 minutes remaining and 2k to go. Just over 2k left.
Tina says, heart at Professor Cousins. Laurie Paulson says, have tortilla instead of bread with Nutella and banana. Interesting. 15 minutes to go.
Less 14 minutes now.
Carol says banana and peanut butter sandwich.
Into the last 15 minutes, everybody. You're doing fantastically well. Thank you so much for joining. We will be here again next week for another 90 minutes.
Doris says flour tortillas, not corn.
But don't forget the interval session on Wednesday to improve your speed.
I do like wraps, but I don't think I would put a banana in one. Tina says peanut butter straight out of the jar with a spoon. Love it. I love peanut butter on celery.
We have had a great little group with the yellow beacon.
Elsa has discovered Biscoff spread. She eats that straight out of the jar.
Clive Finnemore wants to know, Victoria, squares or triangles with your sandwiches?
Definitely triangles.
I don't think the Queen has... Well, no, the Queen doesn't have squares anymore, but the King... Don't think the King has square sandwiches.
And quite often, when the kids were younger, I used to cut them up into small triangles to make a Union Jack pattern. Jonathan Perkins says, so what's everyone having for tea tonight? Oh my gosh.
I think
Carol says, yes, Jonathan does peanut butter and Branston pickle on celery. See, I like peanut butter and celery, and I would enjoy Branston pickle on celery, but never tried all three together.
I tell you what, I have slagged off my wife's cooking today, indirectly, but Victoria doesn't half make a banging salad, chicken, and pickle sandwich for lunch. Best sandwich you can find, a Victoria special chicken salad and Branston pickle.
And mayonnaise.
And mayonnaise, oh yes. Very nice indeed.
And a shake of white.
And a shake of white pepper.
Tina Beard says squares all the way.
Come on, Tina, I thought you were of royal stock.
And Carol Rushworth says that peanut butter, Branston pickle and celery is the future.
Well, I'm glad it's the future and not now, is all I can say. The future can take as long as it likes to come, if that's it.
Jeff Partridge is having Merlot for dinner tonight. Is that a glass of Merlot on the side?
No surprise there. No, that's all he's having.
No, a glass of Merlot on the side of his glass of Merlot.
Oh, right, he's having Merlot as his main course,
yes.
And then a glass of Merlot on the side as well.
Yes.
12 kilometres completed, 1.5 to go, 10 minutes remaining of our Brighton Marathon medium long run on a Friday evening here in the UK. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for watching on YouTube. If you're watching, your company is much appreciated to help us get through this. It's all about teamwork and seeing each other through, helping each other along, having a bit of banter, a bit of joke, a bit of fun, just to keep the time ticking over and the miles moving under our legs. And we'll be back on Wednesday for the Wednesday interval sessions to keep our legs moving even faster. When we get to that marathon in April, we will be right up to speed and ready to go. Just make sure this session and Wednesday aren't the only sessions you're doing. You do need to do a few more other runs in the meantime.
So, for starters, Jeff Partridge had a glass of Shiraz, and then he moved on to his main course of Merlot.
What, Lord knows what he's having for dessert.
Yeah.
Is that a pint of Guinness?
Unless it's all different red wines.
Is Shiraz a red wine then?
And so is Merlot.
Okay, well, yeah, I knew... for some reason I knew that Merlot was, but for some reason I thought Shiraz was like a champagne-y kind of thing.
Paul Hayward says it's about time you gave Shiraz a rest. But I'm sure it won't be a glass of Santamilion for dessert.
Are you just showing off with your wine knowledge there? Is Santamilion an expensive wine?
Well, yeah, but it's French. Jeff says a pint of tawny port for pudding. Laurie Paulson will be having Malbec tonight later on.
What's Malbec?
Another wine.
Another wine, okay. Sorry, now, see, when the talk goes on to alcohol, I have no understanding. I'm like a child. I have no knowledge of alcoholic drinks at all.
Laurie, is Malbec white wine? Please forgive me. Jeff said, I knew that would get him started. He says, no French crap here. Malbec is another one of my favourites.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It is red wine. Sebastian will be having alcohol-free beer. We've run out of alcohol-free beer.
I have alcohol-free stuff. It's called water and milk and coffee and juice. Right, 1 kilometre remaining. We're coming to the bottom of the hill now. We have the Shard in view. Well, not now. We did have the Shard in view. As we come back down to the tube station. We won't quite reach the tube station before the end of the run.
Tina says, Jeff, you sound just like my husband.
It's been an absolute blast, everybody. Thank you.
Debbie Colville would like to know what is alcohol-free. Asking for a friend. Harold Rushworth says
It's when somebody buys you a pint.
Okay. Free of charge.
Yes.
Carol said the nearest red drink for her is Ribena. We've got some cranberry juice in the fridge. Does that count?
What, does it count as alcohol-free beer?
Well, as red.
Red something, yeah. There's the Shard. Shall I give everyone a shock? 5 minutes to go. Always a good feeling when you've been running for an hour and a half. You know you're near the end. Just got to jog out the final few minutes. And then you know you can go for your shower with the knowledge of a job well done. Good training session in the bag. And you're heading into the weekend. Couldn't be better.
Neil Messenger did 10 miles last week, 11 miles this week. Well done, Neil.
So the plan for the weekend, for me, park run tomorrow if I could get up in time. Long run on Sunday. I have a marathon, the Stenning Stinger Marathon, which I'm going to go around as slowly as possible. Monday, I'm on the track, so we won't be back on Zwift until Tuesday. Tuesday morning, we've got the Film My Run 500 at 11:35. And then Tuesday evening, we will do something as yet undecided. And then Wednesday, we're back on with the Brighton Marathon interval sessions. Thursday, bag that badge. Thursday evening, Film My Run 500 in the morning on Thursday. And then next Friday, back here for another 90 minutes. Easy running as we hit 13 kilometres and just over 3 minutes to go.
Jeff Partridge says live indoor world champs athletics from Glasgow. It's on BBC Two tonight.
Yeah.
Or is that the weekend?
All weekend. So, the indoor athletics from Glasgow all weekend.
Neil says, thank you, you're welcome. Well, I hope everyone's enjoyed that tonight.
Yeah, I have, and I'm looking forward to sitting down on the sofa and watching a film or something tonight.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed tonight. I started off feeling shattered from a busy week, and it's a good way to unwind and start the weekend. Jeff says, yep, started this morning and it's on all weekend. V-Bet said, good luck for Sunday, Stephen. And thank you all.
Thank you, Lee.
And see you on Tuesday. And enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Jonathan Perkins says, loved it as always.
Have a great weekend, everybody, whatever
Thanks,
you're doing.
gang. 1.5 hours in a group run full of chat, camaraderie, so much easier.
For supporting this run.
Laurie said, great run tonight. Nice chatting with you all.
See you on Thursday.
Have a great weekend.
The Innsbruck session.
Sebastian said thanks all. James Hodge, thank you everyone. Great running. Gareth says
And we'll
thanks
be back
gang.
here again next Friday. For the nice
Jeff Partridge said well
Easy
done
running.
everybody. Be back with you soon, hopefully. Jeff, you will be back. You just might need to take a bit of an extended rest.
He might not be back. They might go to hospital and say he's got to have his leg chopped off.
Don't be ridiculous.
It could happen. Although, then Jeff would just run with his prosthetic, wouldn't he? So, he would be back.
1 minute left. Jonathan Perkins, heart rate 122, nice and easy.
My heart rate 130.
Clive Finnemore says, thank you, Stephen in Victoria. Well done, everyone. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Take care. See you all again next week. Cheers. Bye-bye. Thanks, Clive. Well done to everyone who's run. Thanks to everyone who's chatted with us. Jeff Partridge is looking forward to racing a wheelchair.
Racing in a wheelchair or racing a wheelchair? Ray, I think he means racing in a wheelchair. I think he's following on the joke. 13.5k done. 1.5 hours done. Well done, everybody. Amazing job. Super duper Tommy Cooper, as they used to say.
Tiago says, well done, gang. Thank you, Tiago, and well done to you.
Yeah, well done, Tiago. Well done, Clive. Well done, Victoria. Well done, Seb. Well done, James Hodge. Jonathan Perkins. I don't know what happened there. Yoko, well done. Lee Betts, well done. Carol Rushworth. Did I say Jonathan Perkin? And everyone else who's further up ahead. Neil Messenger. And people that I can't see on the list there. Actually, I haven't given everyone ride-ons, have I?
Jeff says, who used to say that?
Everyone used to say super duper Tommy Cooper. That was the thing to say when I was a lad.
How embarrassing.
Thank you, Yoko.
Neil says, well done all.
Right, I'm just trying to find other runners now. I can't find anyone else now. Right, okay, we're done here. Thank you very much for watching. Well done if you took part.
Have a good weekend.
Cheers, everybody. We'll see you on Tuesday, if not.
Good luck, Lee.
We'll see you on Wednesday for the Innsbruck sessions. Take care. Good luck, Lee.
Bye.
Bye-bye.